buy what you want to buy, wear what you want to wear. I'm not telling you you're making a horrible decision, or I'm not even telling you what to do, actually. This is just my opinion of where that money would be better spent on a better quality item in this case. Hi, this is India with Bags and Lifestyle. Thank you for watching this video, and let's get into our topic for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. All right, and also, I already said like. All right, so let's get into it. Today's video will be a this or that kind of video, and I was inspired by Sophie Sohet. If I can find her exact video, I will link it down below in the description. But she really talked about kind of like these designer pieces that we all love, we all want to go after, but other things that are better value money, especially when you're talking about jewelry pieces from fashion houses. A lot of times, unless you're into the fine jewelry category, these costume pieces of jewelry, whether it's bracelets, it's earrings, necklaces, all of those things, they're just really literally fashion items. They're not made of any high quality materials, real metals, or anything like that basically would warrant that high price except for the name. So I'm going to start off with the same one that actually Sophie Sohet started with, and then I'll go down the list and kind of switch it up a little bit for other things that I personally have thought about purchasing but am switching it out or think that another item is a better value for that same price point. So first up is going to be Chanel earrings. When I looked on the website, I didn't look at all of the earrings, but definitely Chanel earrings are really expensive. There are definitely several people that I have watched where they talk about the issues that they may have had with Chanel pearl jewelry, where the pearls fall out. Sophie Sohet is one of those people where I've listened to her talk about kind of the brooches. And now you can get a pair of diamond studs. Diamond studs are classic. Now, a classic flat. So there's a lot of people that want a classic flap. There's a lot of people that don't want a classic flap. I'm one of those people that I think I do want a classic flap, but the current prices for them are just really expensive. And so if you still want that classic flap, guess what? Go the vintage route. If you go the vintage route, especially if you get a bag that's made up until the point of 2008, then you still will get the gold 24 karat, I think it is. Or is it 18? I can't remember, but it's basically gold plated hardware. Go that route, right? Because right now they're not made that way. Also, I feel like a lot of people have talked about the quality of them is significantly different with those vintage pieces than they are with the newer ones. So that would be a better choice, I would say, than paying the new classic flat prices, is going the vintage route. Now, granted, the vintage route, you're still going to pay a pretty penny, but it will not be as expensive as getting it brand new from the boutique. And that's if you can get it brand new from the boutique. All right, so next up is, my other option is if a classic flap is not your thing, maybe try a vintage Hermes piece. The reason I mention that is because there are so many styles out there that a lot of people are not talking about that are Hermes. And when I say a lot of people are not talking about, I'm talking about more like what gets traction on social media. There is the Hermes Atlas. There's the Bolide that definitely is still a vibrant one that is still popular. But there's the Market Bag. There's what's the other one that I was thinking about? There's the Vespa. There's so many styles that you may not have seen people talk about in social media as far as Hermes goes. But they have a lot of styles that are kind of under the radar. Beautiful quality, amazing, and a vintage bag is always a great way to go, or even a style that they no longer make. So those are my two choices instead of a new classic flap. All right, next up is going to be the Dior fabric bracelet. I don't know whether these are still popular or not, but I remember a lot of people were talking about them and revealing them and unboxing them last year or probably the year before, and I never got into them. To each his own. It just wasn't for me. One, because it was just a fabric bracelet. And then also the little dangling pieces just didn't sit well with me because there's too many places those little dangling pieces of fabric can go. And to not just get too graphic, you know what I mean? So that's just, I feel like what I want to say, For sanitary reasons, I don't like that they have the little drooping fabric with them, on top of them being a fabric bracelet. Now, when I looked at the website, the Dior fabric bracelet went for $410. So instead of that, I say go for a Tiffany's bracelet. You're getting sterling silver, which is an actual metal, not fabric, that will last you over years to come, and is a classic item that you really can layer and build your collection. So why not go for a storied, iconic jewelry company like Tiffany? And so when I looked at their price points, they had some bracelets, some sterling silver bracelets that start at as low as $225, and then some of the other ones that went about $425. Now they have some that go for more than that $425 range, but I was looking for kind of items that were around the same price as the Dior fabric bracelet, and I think that's a better buy than the Dior fabric piece. So we're about midway, a little more than midway through the video. I have 2 more up since I have an odd number, so I'm just going to go ahead and say, if you're still watching, thank you so much. Definitely go ahead and hit that like button. I really would appreciate it, as well as comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. All right, so moving on to the next one. We are going to do number 4, which is going to be the Cartier Love Bracelet. I don't know why I'm trying to... Cartier's not getting out right. But anyway, so that bracelet it's iconic. It's beautiful. It's not my style. Like, I don't like things that I cannot take off of my body when I want to, but I totally get the hype and totally get why people really like it. It looks beautiful when I see people with a photo of it and they stack it with a watch or several other love bracelets or whatever. I think it looks great. It's not for me personally, but I think if you want to go that route, just to give you some numbers and prices here, for the Cartier Love Bracelet with diamonds, that's $16,000. You heard me, $16,000. All right. But my alternate is going to be Robert Cohen. I have been watching a few of Robert Cohen's pieces on Bloomingdale's. Now, has Robert Cohen's jewelry been around? I keep wanting to say fashion, but has their jewelry been around for as long as Cartier? No, but it's still a beautiful jewelry brand, has a great story behind it. They've been around for several decades. I want to say it's the 80s or 70s, if I remember correctly. Somewhere around there is how long Robert Cohen's been around. So it's been around for a while. And, not like his 2 days. And it's made in Italy. So you have a great quality fashion. I keep wanting to say fashion house. I'm so sorry. You have a great quality jewelry piece or jewelry brand that's out there that can still give you a good quality item. Now, compared to I was about to say Tiffany's, I'm sorry. Compared to the Cartier Love Bracelet with diamonds, the Robert Cohen is very beautiful, and it comes in at $6,500. So, $16,000 versus $6,500. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you even like the Robert Cohen bracelet. At this point, you should see the photo of it. All right, next up is going to be, with that, I wanted to jump into just a little bit more. So also with the love bracelet, they also have a small love bracelet, Cartier does, with diamonds. That comes in at $8,900. So it's almost, I feel like when you're at $6,500 and $8,900, that's not that big of a difference, but it could be for some people. So look at Robert Cohen if, maybe that $8,900 is just, not in your price point, or maybe you just don't want to go up that way. Just depends on you, but Robert Cohen is, I think, a good option to choose from. Now, next up in my last one is going to be, I'm sure you could probably guess it, it's going to be the Hermes Birkin. So everybody, or I won't say everybody, a lot of people talk about this bag. And between the Birkin and the Kelly, these are the 2 most iconic and famous styles made by Hermes. Now, I don't know the true price of it because I'm not shopping I'm not even a customer of Hermes. Never been in the boutique, don't have an essay. I don't know what the real prices are of those bags, but I know what they go for on the secondhand market when I'm like doing my little shopping for myself. I see the prices of $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, even $8,000. I've seen some of them, depending on the color and the condition and size. But, you know, they really are up there. So I don't even know what they are retail. But I have two options for you that I think are great options if you want to go, you want that Birkin feel, you want that Birkin style, you want that quality, but that for whatever reason, the Birkin is not on the list for you. And that's going to be the YSL Sac de Jour. I think it's a beautiful bag. The Nano starts around $22.90. And a lot of times either, I know I've seen some on the pre-owned market, and they are, now $22.90 is the brand new price for the Nano size. And I would say that some of them are leather lined, some of them are lined with, I was about to say satin, sorry, suede. I'm not sure what the newest styles are lined with, but I think it's a great option. It's leather interior as well as on the exterior. I think that's a perfect way to go, and it gives you that same feel and is a classic style that you can wear for years to come. My other option is going to be a Salvatore Ferragamo. Have you seen the studio bag? If you have not, you should be seeing it on the screen by now. And I think these are beautiful options. I actually saw one at Nordstrom Rack a few months ago. Picked it up, looked at it. It is a beautiful bag. Leather all the way through, full on, outside as well as inside. I think it's an excellent choice if you still want that look, you want that feel, you want that high luxury piece, but you know it's not at that same price point. I think these are two good options as well. So definitely let me know your thoughts. Also, thumbs up the video. That would really help me out. I appreciate it. I love videos every Wednesday and every other Saturday, so definitely check me out for another one. And hit that bell if you want to see another video and get, notifications when I upload another one. I thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.